What's up guys, my J-Man here, and I'm going to show you why these two cars right here are the most disappointing cars in Need for Speed Unbound. Here's the thing with these two cars, they're really good cars, like in game they perform really well, and they actually do look really good. But the problem with these cars, and the reason why I find them so disappointing, is that the customization for these cars is just not there. When you go into a visual, you go into style, and you go to customize these cars and you look at the parts, the lack of parts that are available on each of these cars is crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been the same for the past 3 games and they haven't changed at all. Let me just show you real quick. The Evo. Now the Evo is a very nice car. Excuse the drift on my analog. But look, there's only 2 body kits for this car, which is fine. You know, they don't look too bad. But and obviously, you know you can mix and match, so there's a few different parts here and there. But I might be able to show you that if you look back at the previous games, if you look back at Need for Speed Heat, you look back at Payback, even Need for Speed 2015, the parts in this game and in those 3 other games, previous games, are exactly identical. They haven't changed anything. They haven't made any new additions whatsoever. Maybe a few new spoilers here and there, which is really pretty cool, but that is it in terms of the parts that they've added for this car. They have literally kept it the exact same customization for the past 3, 4 games, which I think is just insane. Like, considering Need for Speed as the so-called kings of customization, where is the customization exactly? Because you've kept this car and a few other cars the exact same for the past 4 games. It just doesn't make sense. I really wish there was more that they could. I mean, they have so many sponsored decals for brands in this game that I feel like they could add so many more parts for this car and many other cars. I think this car, the customization is just so disappointing for me personally. The Skyline, let me just find the Skyline real quick. Here it is, the Skyline. This Skyline looks awesome. Honestly, like, I'm not gonna complain about how it looks. I think it's really cool, but the amount of parts for this car in particular is so lacking. It's not even funny. First of all, you look at the body kits. One body kit. To be honest, I am personally not a fan of that body kit at all. But it's whatever. Then let's go on to the body part. So you got the front bumpers, which is pretty cool. You got, you know, Nissan, whatever. Then you can remove it, which also looks awesome. The fenders, everything. It's cool, right? Awesome. But the parts again are literally exactly the same. In fact, for this car, it's even worse because they've literally removed a body kit. So I don't know if you remember, there was a Sunline Racing body kit for this car, and they have literally removed it. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. Like, they've removed customization. They're supposed to be the kings of customization, and they have removed body customization for this car. Well, it doesn't make. Maybe they lost licensing. I don't know. I can't get into that because I'm not really sure. But it's just the fact that how can they get rid of some parts and they're supposed to be the kings of customization again? Like, you know, they've got new spoilers, which is cool. Probably a couple new spoilers that weren't in the previous game, but the customization again is identical. And they've taken the fact that they've taken away the Sunline Racing kit is actually embarrassing. This, for me, this is a worse offender than the Evo, just because they've actually taken away a body kit. So yeah, this, for me, this one is probably the biggest disappointment, especially considering how iconic this car is in the car world, not even just the JDM world, but how iconic this car is in the car world, I feel like they could have done so much more in terms of customization. I'm just so disappointed. It's a bit late considering the game's been out for what, 10, 11 months, but I don't care. I'm just voicing my opinion that these cars are disappointing, and obviously I don't know how many more updates there's going to be for this game, if there is going to be any more updates, but there's just the customization is just so lacking. It's really disappointing for me, especially for these two cars in particular, the Evo and the Skyline, which I think are so iconic in the car scene that there should be so much more customization available. I mean, for example, this Skyline, I feel like you could have Eddie's body kit available as an option rather than people having to go and buy the Epic Legends pack for that body kit, and you can't even customize it your own way. You have to have that body kit and whatever. Like, why not make that body kit available in this game so that everyone can use it rather than only the people that have bought that pack can use it? It's just ridiculous, really. Obviously I get it, it's a way for them to make money, but still, I feel the customization just isn't there, and it's actually extremely disappointing for me. It's my thoughts on the customization in this game, particularly for these two cars. Like I said, I know it is a bit late considering the game has been out for 10, 11 months, but I had to get my thoughts and opinions out there because you never know, EA might be watching this. It's highly, highly unlikely, but someone from the development team might be watching this and think, you know what, let's add some stuff in for this car. It's very unlikely. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.